Happiness is the very nature of the self. The self and happiness are not different. There is no real happiness in any object of the world. Out of ignorance, we mistakenly believe that we derive happiness from external things. But in reality, whenever the mind goes outward, chasing desires or objects, it experiences restlessness and misery. When a desire is fulfilled or an unwanted object is removed, the mind momentarily turns inward and experiences the peace of its own nature, the self. This brief return to its source is what we call happiness. In truth, the happiness was never in the object, but in the stillness that followed the satisfaction of desire. Similarly, in states like deep sleep, samadhi, or fainting, when the mind is absent, the self shines as happiness. The mind constantly moves, going outward towards the world and returning inward to the self. This restless motion is like a person walking in and out of shade on a hot day. Under the tree's shade, it is cool and pleasant. Out in the sun, it is scorching. The one who keeps moving between shade and sun is a fool. The wise one remains in the shade. Likewise, the knower of truth keep the mind fixed in the self, in Brahman, and enjoy the real happiness that is ever present. But the ignorant mind constantly revolts around the world, feeling sorrow and longing. Only for brief moments does it touch the self and taste happiness. In reality, the so called world is nothing but thought. When the thought subsides, the world disappears, and what remains is the bliss of the self. Where there is no thought, there is peace. But when the thought and thus the world arise again, misery returns.